fumbling round in my pocket for the spirit. Too many drinks, so I guess I'll have to sit.
Hello everybody. This is a really important video to me because I'm sharing with you the most important place on earth to myself and my family, and that is the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, particularly right on Lake Superior. And right now I'm on my property and we're in a clearing of red pines. You can see here with the bark, you can see that little reddish hue. Red pines are an amazing tree. I think over here you can see a little woodpecker. You can see him in the middle of the screen. What's up, little buddy? So yeah, these red pines, they create these clearings in the middle of the forests around here. And they're really cool because it's like they stand straight up and they're all kind of clumped together, and there's very little brush or anything growing underneath them. They're like perfect telephone poles, if you will. But this particular forest is a part of the Ottawa National Forest. 993,000 acres of forest located in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. You can see here we got the fall colors. This maple leaf is turning red. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And then here is the driveway. There's the Tellender sign. And then on the left, that's my drawing from when I was 5 years old. Looks like me. All right, we're going to march to the property now. You can see the barn on the right there. We made that probably 20 years ago. And that's where we store a lot of stuff for the winter. And then that's the cabin. Right here is the wildflower garden that my dad has tended to over the years. And these two chairs we like to sit in and read. Some corny shit written on the stone right there. It's a great place to read. Let's hop on the golf cart here and peruse the property a little bit more. Okay, so now we're cruising, and you'll see on the left there's another little cabin that we built probably 10 years ago. I mean, man, when we started this thing, there was no electricity, and it was a tiny-ass little shack. That's the most important building right there. That's the outhouse. You need a good shit house. Little campfire here in the middle of the woods property. We usually don't do campfires there. And then we're pulling up to a really important place to me. It's somewhere we found, actually, and then we kind of created this path, and we called it Blueberry Boulevard. You can see this sign right here. Okay, so this next area is super cool because this is what's called a bog. Okay, bogs are a really rare land formation, natural land formation, and it's defined as a freshwater wetland of soft, spongy ground consisting mainly of partially decayed plant matter called peat. Bogs are generally found in cool northern climates. They often develop in poorly draining lake basins created by glaciers during the Ice Age. So this is a really rare land formation. It's not a swamp. Don't get it twisted. See some more red fall colors. And then here's the blueberry patch, which, you know, it gets the namesake Blueberry Boulevard, but my family picked every last blueberry except for this little guy right here. You can hardly see him. So I ate this guy. Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty depressing when my family wants to make blueberry pancakes and there's a few left, but completely cleared out. Sometimes bears come, black bears come, and they take the rest of them as well. But this is the main attraction, Gitche Gumee, or Lake Superior, one of the biggest freshwater lakes on Earth. And it is a monstrosity. This thing is amazing. And you understand why the natives basically worshipped this lake. So we're going to do a workout on the beach. And I want to explain kind of why I'm here. This is the shed. We store some more stuff in here, but we made this before the barn. The barn is the real deal. I didn't get any video of inside the barn, but sometimes I bring instruments up there and I jam out in the barn. I'm looking for a particular piece of equipment. There it is, the kettlebell. And there we go. We're going to head off to do our workout. But first, the man of the hour, my father, Rick Tellender, has some important technical tips that he needs to give you guys.
So, this is a 12-pound shot. It's heavy enough. 16-pound shot will break your wrist in half. Okay, my wrist doesn't bend. You tuck it right under there, and the thing you do, the key part, it's not in your arm. People try to throw it, like think it's all biceps and whatever. It's not. It's typically, it's in this leg. This one goes up, it comes through this leg, through your hip, and then it's the incredible speed of going like that. But the lower you can get down,
Is the scream important?
yes, fucking A, it's important. Jesus Christ.
All right, so I want to explain why I'm here at this time. And it's because my father, 13 years ago, started what's called the Lake Superior Philosophical Society. And it's him and a bunch of his friends who are also writers and thinkers. And they come up here and usually they pick a topic and they discuss it around the campfire and just do man shit. You know, they chop down trees, make furniture. Everyone usually has a project or they're reading during the day, and then at night we discuss over the campfire. And this was my first time. After 13 years, my dad felt I was old enough and ready to be a part of it, and it was an honor. One of the things, or the main thing we discussed at this was the avoidance of death, and in our culture, our reluctancy to face our death head on. And I think as we were working through this over the campfire, there were some terms that we came up with, and one of them was productivity. And we realized that this game of productivity and continuous productivity is our way of escaping death. And what we mean by that is by being more productive, we can fit more in our day. And by fitting more in our day and doing more, we can just avoid the passage of time and make each increment smaller and smaller. And it's important to be productive, but it's also important to not avoid the passing of time. And one of the biggest antidotes to this that we came up with over the fire was presence. On the particular day where we decided to talk about this, we had decided to put our phones away in the morning, and then we would get them the following morning. And what's interesting, as we talk about productivity, our phones are the single best piece of equipment to increase our productivity. By way of increasing our productivity, we are avoiding time and the passage of time. And we're essentially, by doing that, avoiding presence. By getting on social media, by filling our dopamine receptors with nonsense continuously throughout the day, we are avoiding the concept of passage of time, and we are avoiding being present with what we're doing. And one of the guys at the campfire said, my way of being present was I would make a journal. And when I started this journal, I would pick one thing in the day, and I would have to talk about that one thing that happened with as much description as possible. And at first, it was a chore. It was something that I felt like, man, this is brutal. This is hard to come up with. But as the days kept going, I realized that everything I looked at with more description. I tried to realize the beauty in every moment because I knew I had an assignment at the end of the day. And what was naturally occurring over the time of all of this was I was appreciating every moment, and I was being more present in every moment. And that really inspired me. So on the final day, after everyone had left, my dad and I were messing around on the beach, and I wanted to show you guys this, and I wanted to take time to be present while I'm recording this video and to appreciate every little detail that I come across.
we're just going to approximate it because I don't know the exact dimensions. Roughly what a shot put circle is.
Man, pushing off in sand is going to be tough.
It'll be very tough. But shit, who said life was easy?
That's right. Also, look at your shirt.
That's right.
No excuses, just improve.
That's right. Don't be a little bitch.
Don't be a little
this could
bitch.
be the toe board, you know, so you know when you've gone over.
Okay.
That's pretty close.
What's the furthest you ever threw the shot in high school?
49, 10 and a half. I wanted to hit 50 feet. I weighed 184 pounds. It was the coolest thing. Like, this is what it was. It's like, yeah! Ah! I was 17.
All right, Pop.
All right. I'll be like a judge. The guy that marks it.
Probably at fault. Okay.
Don't throw!
So funny.
Ah! That's better. The more you can bend your right knee, and the more you can get a straight line coming from your leg all the way out. Yeah. Keep it down there. On the hop, people tend to come up. First hop, it's hard. You know, that's what crowds do.
I mean, I know the technique. The technique is terrible.
Huh?
The technique I have is bad.
It's not that bad, Zach. It's very close. That might be a little small. Hold on, don't throw it. Wait a second, for Christ's fucking sake. Kill your father. All right.
Oh, it slipped. It slipped, but it felt good.
That's what
It rolled off my hand.
you get lots of powder all over you. And also, when you throw that arm straight, you know, you could ask, you know, you could spend one day with Krauser, he'd add 5 feet to your throw.
Oh, that'd be a dream. Ryan Krauser, I want lessons, bro.
That's your best one.
Woo! Okay. Okay, so as we were doing this, a bald eagle flew across our beach and then landed in this white pine, the really tall one. Pause the video and see if you can find this guy, but he is a big dude. There's plenty of bald eagles up here too, which another thing that adds to the amazing charm of this place.
Do it under the American flags, son. For America.
Do it for America? Fuck you! Yeah! America! Rah!
And we cut away to the flag, bud. Holy Christ, wait. Where's the flag? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's. God bless America. They should be playing right now.
You can't see it because it's blending in with the fall colors of outside of Lake Gitchigumi. The beauty.
There you go.
busy. You see the busy work I gotta do?
Kill yourself.
I think that's it. You're too short, Tom.
Oh yeah?
That's gonna flip up and kill you. You're gonna die. In a house like that.
So you measured, what do we get?
We got 40 feet, about 39, 11 and a half, because it was 40 feet. I said I'd give you $20. You are so filthy, you are not coming in the house like that.
No.
Disgusting. Jesus Christ. Clean your act
Okay,
up.
hold this then.
All right. Yeah. Good job, son.
Look at America! We're the greatest country on earth!
We pan to the flag here. And the audience,
Yeah, just keep it running.
it's running.
That's right, drink it in, baby.
Got in this
Drink it in, all you commies.
Son, that's Canada up there. That's commies. Straight that way, north.
Canada, yeah.
80 miles, it's commies, all right?
Fellas, you want to see where the commies live? Right over there.
Right there. Let's go look closer. There. Right? Straight ahead. That's
And
right,
if you
son.
get too close, you're going to want to start, you know, messing with socialism and all those terrible things for this country.
That's right. That's right.
And you might start using kilos and meters.
Oh,
Hell no.
you started A?
Sorry, I don't speak commie.
Oh, you hoser. Over there, son, in the distance, we got the Porcupine Mountains. Now, if you follow that around for another, like, 400 miles, you get to Canada that way. If you're such a pussy, you got to go by land. But we swim across.
They were my grandpa's, and now they're mine. He wore them down, so now they feel fine. I'm gonna walk these bad boys on down the line. They were my grandpa's.